Okay, I'm reloaded.
See y'all in a minute.
Purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
The co-main event, sir. Welcome home. You're back, so people don't know really what to expect. That mystery is there, how Serius going to return, but how you feeling going into this matchup?
Honestly, it ain't really about feelings. You know what I mean? Like, it's just my job, man. I'm just gonna go in there and do what I'm supposed to do, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like I always do. So I think a lot of people's expectations are gonna be exceeded. But I also think, and not even I think, I really know, you know, because I've been tapping in with the people and just even, you know, going live and just having little random conversations just to kind of see where people's heads is at. And it'd be like 20-year-old, 21-year-old fans that be like, nah, like, I know, like, I went and I looked and I, you know, like, I know about this and the quote bars and everything. So, to the music, to everything. So it's like, it keeps me on my toes to where, like, you know, I'm like, nah, I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta represent, you know what I mean? So it's definitely an inspirational thing for me, you know, to still be able to have opportunities to, you know, be in the light on the stage, you know, to show the world, you know, what it really is about you. You know what I'm saying? So that's to me, you know, I just look at moments in the culture and especially when it's, you know, a card like the one that we got going on that, you know, it's just one of those moments, you know what I'm saying, where you show up and you do what you're supposed to do. And I think everybody is thinking that same thing that's on this card.
Everybody knows how Big K gives it up. Extremely talented. Despite your ridiculous resume, how do you rank him as far as opponents? Like, do you feel like he's somebody dangerous? Do you feel like been there, seen that before, or what?
I mean, he's definitely, like you said, he's definitely, he's not arguably Mount Rushmore or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, he is a formidable opponent, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I wouldn't even take it, you know, because I wouldn't even be inspired to write nothing dope. You know what I mean? But I know also, I think with certain people, it's about, you know, just having a certain type of talk. And I think me and his talk is going to be a talk that's just going to be like a dope conversation. At least I hope, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I would expect. I would expect Kay to come there and talk to me and say some like, ooh, you heard what that nigga said to Jones? Like, that's what I want it to be, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as an artist and as an MC, I just want, you know, a challenge when I step in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
The conversation everybody's expecting. There's a whole bunch of narratives around K. There's a bunch of narratives around Jones. There's a bunch of narratives around the matchup. But let's jump to just the rap side for a second now. K does have a couple recent interviews out. He is speaking on the matchup. He is speaking on you directly. One thing that he said is you can't rap better than him. What's your response to that?
I don't think that's even dignifies a response.
Why? Why, bro? You better off fighting the 5-0 Sinfeld, Chapo, Blindfold, Live on Bravo, because you know and I know. You just not better as a human being. See, it's no way a situation like this for you is cool to be in, because if you is deep and this is your chance to kill that dude that be in his groove, for me it's a lot more simple. ARP gave me food, I eat it. What's up with them slow? You throwing up signs on the low. This dude bulimic ever since Stonewash teams, my blade. Hold up. Say, yo, wake the fuck up. I said, what's up with them signs you throwing up on the low? This dude bulimic ever since Rip Lees, my blade Rip Lees, and I don't care who believe it. It's not a hitman. It's not a game show when a hitman start wilding out with a cannon. When I gotta slow it down twice, I'm too conceited. You got that cool Uber driver swag. You're a great blogger. You're a great blogger. You're a great blogger. You got that cool Uber driver swag. Yeah, you can smoke as long as you let me hit it.
Facts is facts, you know. There's no way on God's green earth or in hell with gasoline draws on you like this, you can't rap better than me. No type of scenario you can imagine.
So that becomes a little bit interesting then, because we said that there's a bunch of narratives around the battle, of course, a bunch of stories around the battle. You laughed off the fact when comparing the rap ability, but then in the same token, you say y'all are gonna have a conversation. So what's your expectation of the matchup?
Like, a conversation to me is like, it doesn't mean necessarily that you're gonna come with raps that are so amazing that it's gonna be like, how did he come up with that? It just means that the things that I think that he would have to say to me are going to like resonate more than if someone else would say them, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? And
Right.
given the fact that it's obvious that, you know, I have things that someone would expect somebody to bring up, you know, when battling me, I think that it's necessary for me to not even like feed into, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care what the expectation is or what anybody thinks or any of that. I just care about, you know, my pen and doing what I love to do for a living. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna get sucked into all the gimmicks.
You had to scale this Serius Jones up against, let's say, the Ill Will Serius Jones. Then how does this one rank?
I mean, this is what happens with me, at least. It's like my standard is so high that it's like people don't think that you can do that again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I understand that, you know what I mean? And I look forward to the opportunity to prove people wrong, you know what I mean? But it's like right now I'm at a place where it's not about nobody else. This is about me. This is me versus me, you know what I'm saying? And whatever I'm doing, you know what I mean? As long as I do the best me, I don't feel like it's nobody alive that could fuck with me. And that's just the way I have to feel personally. I don't know how other people got to feel to do their job and to kick they flavor however they do theirs. But the way I do my one too, like I got to make sure that I don't even, losing is not even an option to me mentally. It's just about how I win and making it something that's entertaining and making it dope.
Question: have you seen Big K's last interview on the RBE channel?
The shit with you and him, where he in his little makeshift space background.
Yeah, the shit on the moon that when he was writing.
Yeah.
He said a lot of things your direction. This is your opponent, April 3rd. How do you feel about some of the things he was saying?
Again, it's not about feelings with me. Like, I don't feel nothing with none of this. This is just, this is like, okay. But what I know is that, like, he better, like, get a background that's more, like, down to earth so he can, like, kind of get more into the reality of what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not playing with that boy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure he feels the same way, you know what I mean? And I hope so, at least. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure y'all know what type of time I'm on. This smash is great for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming out the Bigg on niggas. I'm not playing. It's not even. And I already know, like, niggas that only move now is to play with my name. Like, that's the only new move to do with Jones, because it's like, you can't say that I'll be losing battles. You can't say that, like, I'm broke or I'm out here. Like, so the only new move is to, like, play with my name. Like, take a situation and try to make it mean more than it means. And, you know, corny shit. Like, you know, troll moves. And I get it, you know what I'm saying, if those are your only weapons to use when it comes to battle. But, you know, there's many people that think that's going to, you know, win them a battle with me, but it's not.
But how do you feel overall about personals and battle rap? Do you feel like it should all be just pure lyricism, or are you talking about as far as how people got to try to beat you?
No, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not against personals. I'm against corny shit. I'm against telling. A lot when I look at some of my battles, like niggas be really just dry snitching. Especially when you look at, the type of negativity, negative things that I've just had to overcome. That, y'all are really putting it right out there for the people to even, oh, see, they saying it right here. Y'all don't hear me saying anything like that. I don't talk about, whenever I sat here bragging about doing anything criminal, ever. Let's be real. Somebody pull that footage up with me, sitting here trying to just, make myself look like some type of kingpin. That's not my image. You know what I mean? But in reality, if I say some slick, cool player shit just to, just to sound like how an MC has always presented himself on some braggadocio, yeah, I'm that guy, embodying that spirit when you spitting, that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? In terms of, how I come up and the MCs that I look up to and the Rakims and the, you know what I'm saying, the Jadas and the, you know what I mean? It was all about like you already you that guy. Chain swinging, hopping out something foreign, you know what I mean? Designer down talking crazy with something in the bank was popping. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of image that I've always tried to personify in my own life of just being a leader and a boss and about my, about my chicken. And also as an artist is just, it's just the image of an MC to me should always be somebody that's, has some type of aggression and confidence about themselves and the way they're moving.
What do you think about Big K versus Adi Boom? Being that that's a clear narrative and clear talk around this battle. So let's just get to the elephant in the room. What do you think? What's your personal thoughts?
That's not no elephant. I mean, there's a bunch of since we talk about character, I mean animals. There's a bunch of weasels and squirrels and rats and rabbits and other like lower level like creatures that just run around looking scared, like, oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, he's gonna like anybody that really know me and know how I get down, like they're not even thinking that it's possible. There ain't no telling about Serius John. It's not even a thing, bro. So that's not even a possible angle or nothing. If somebody wants to come in here and try and be the state of California and plead their case for them and try to sit here and try to make me look like some type of whack guy because of something that even the state didn't, try to pursue, then at the end of the day, it's like, all right, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? But to me, that's kind of corny. And that's kind of, I hope niggas ain't getting to that level. Well, like they think it's angles to try and use criminal cases against you. You know what I'm saying? But to me, that's damn near police. Like that's clearly police shit. So niggas gonna jack that then. I don't know.
Okay, I'm reloaded.